Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I have a sketchbook tour for you, and this is sketchbook number 16. It is a Danique sketchbook, the biggest sketchbook I've ever worked in. And it was a real pain to finish. I don't think I'll work in this size sketchbook again, maybe, I'm not sure. But I started it on the 31st of January and finished it on the 26th of May 2022. So with all my sketchbooks I like to set goals. I put in a little scroller box sticker, and the goals that I set for myself were to use mixed media, so study different materials, study new styles, practice anatomy, stick extra work in, so like pieces that I'd done that aren't in the sketchbook, just stick them in, try painting with gouache and have fun. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So on this first page I drew some Spongebob characters, mainly just Spongebob, and then the sea bear, I think it was a sea bear. And yes, I used my go-to pen, which I do have right here. It is a Bic round stick pen, and I absolutely love these. Highly recommend these pens. They're dirt cheap, as people say. And I also used a Crayola marker. It's a washable marker, so you can use it like watercolours if you just put it on a ceramic plate and use a paintbrush. So yes, mainly use these supplies. On the next page I did a Rodgon 10-minute challenge. He's been doing these, well, he was doing these 10-minute challenges where he would film himself drawing and challenge you to draw the same thing in 10 minutes. So this is his original character Archie. Then I did some hand studies, again just using Bic pen and a Crayola marker. Then I did a study from Pinterest. I think the artist is Sky Ray. Then I tried to attempt to do a gouache painting. It didn't go like very well, I don't think. But that might be because I was impatient and didn't let the layers dry, which is why they're so chunky and look a bit streaky. Then I was drawing some skulls because I love drawing skulls, and I think at this time I was just really into putting down a watercolour wash first and then drawing over the top. Then I was using the Carin markers, just testing them out. It was a Carin marker, Crayola marker and a Bic pen, just Perry the platypus, I can't really remember. And then this is another Pinterest study. Then we have a few sketches. This was a little illustration of me because I had ordered my first illustrated book, which I will grab one of them really quickly just to show you. These are available on my Etsy. There aren't many left. It's basically a book with my illustrations and positive affirmations. So if you do want one of these, the link is in the description box below. All hand signed as well. So yep, just a few little sketches from Pinterest. I think this was just to warm up, and then this was an idea for my lino print idea that I wanted to do. Then this was kind of done as a mixed emotions sort of piece, like I was feeling happy and sad at the same time, so that's why the background is like bright colours, and then you have this skull piece in grey tones. I guess that's what this piece is. This here was a suggestion by Mary Doodles because I had asked her how to start a new sketchbook, and she said to get over that fear, just pick any random page, so just flip along to it and then draw something in it. And I did draw SpongeBob and write "I'm ugly and I'm proud," which is why that is in that corner. And then I did some rose pieces, few sad faces, so I must have been feeling a bit rubbish that day. And then the next piece is an emotional piece, I guess. I don't know, just someone ripping their heart apart. And then this one is a piece I did for Upcrate. They had sent me their 30th box and asked me to make a review. There's a video of it on my channel. If you want to go and check it out, just head on over to the Upcrate playlist. And yeah, I think it was like acrylic paint, acrylic gouache. Kind of went on a little bit like watercolour. From this you can tell. Then they announced the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I drew the I drew the starter Pokemon, but David come up with the funny names for them. So Sprigatio, I don't know how you pronounce it, but Dave said that that one's Pukey. Then you have Quaxley, and he said it's Slimehead. And then I don't know how to pronounce this one's name, but he called it Gobshite. And it just made me laugh. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to put them in there as well. And then just a few more Spongebob doodles. This was a Karen metallic brush marker test. I had tried them on white paper and black paper, and this is a piece that I made with them. I wouldn't say they're my favourite metallic markers. I think the best ones I've tried are probably the Arteza, but don't quote me on that one. Then this was for a PromptSqaud piece, which was to study the character. Oh, what's his name? The illustrator. I can't remember his name. The illustrator for all the Roald Dahl books. So that's what this is. I really enjoyed that. I used the Scrawler box, February box with the pastel watercolours for that. And then just a few doodles on here. Growing Up is Weird. I wrote that because I'd found the Growing Up is Weird song. Just type it in. It's quite a really good song. It's quite catchy. Then we have another skull piece. Reference from Pinterest. It's kind of like melting down, and I did the background again. Then this was me channeling my emotions minute by minute, just listening to music and painting, and this is how it turned out. Then we have some more sketches. I did Sid the Sloth to warm up, and then studied a bit of Rodgon's style sort of thing, and then here is Mooncat, draw this in your style. Absolutely love this character. I use my Viviva watercolours, Crayola marker and my Bic pen. Then we have some sketches of robots inspired by the March box. So I drew Echo. I think we got a Copic, multi-liner, Kohinoor pencil, Lyra Rembrandt purple pencil, and then some Spectrum Noir markers. Really love how this turned out. I need to draw my OCs a lot more. I think I'll focus on that with the next few sketchbooks. Then these are just some more practicing the mask method and that, and the bean method. And then that chicken that fell down is a small bean, dragon sort of thing. And yeah, just more practicing. Then this is a redraw created by Imre's robot that was featured in the March zine. So I redrew that using the Lyra Rembrandt pencil, Bic pen and Crayola washable marker. Another piece, I just threw a bunch of watercolour onto the page and then drew like some sort of like face peeking out or of it. And then we have a full page of pigeons. Yes, pigeons with blue highlighter and Bic pen. Some of them look really funny. Then we have another piece that was referenced from Pinterest, just drawing really, practicing. Then I did a few studies of Mooncat by Rodgon, just drawing him in different angles and stuff. And I think Dave suggested to draw him farting or something, so that's what that is. In fact, he sent me a reference picture of a cat in midair that looked like it could be farting, and I drew Mooncat in that style. Then we have a random robot, I think. Did some elephant studies as well, just in my Staedtler Mars Technico pencil. Again, mixing colours and just drawing what was in my head. And then I was watching a Joe Soak vlog, and he was in Australia and he had swam with dolphins, which is why I did a few dolphin drawings. Wouldn't say they're my favourite sort of thing. Then this is swatching of the Brush Marker Pro Karen Marcus kit, and then this is the piece that I made with them, using them like watercolours on a ceramic plate, because that is how they are suggested to be used, and also as calligraphy as well. I don't know why I did that, I was just showing you. This was a Draw This in Your Style by Nesh Art. I'm pretty sure it was either Nadia or Dave that started this first or shared it. I think it was Nadia, and then me and Dave did it as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And then I was watching a Rodgon live stream, which is on his YouTube channel, Sketch Night 22, and he was explaining legs. So I drew a dog from Pinterest to warm up, and then did some legs afterwards. And then I also bought Rodgon's brand new book, but it was like a digital download to start with, because he's funding to make it as a book. And it was a pin-up book full of pin-ups, and I decided to draw a Pinup Lady, which is what this is. Then this is from the January Scrawler box. I just made it and then decided to stick it in later on, which is why it doesn't go in order with the rest of the Scrawler box stuff. Then I decided to draw, I saw this picture of, it was a meme, I don't know if it was a meme, but it was a nun that was smoking weed, and I decided to draw it. And then Patrick saying I have $3, and then Spongebob, I'm rich. And then another Spongebob character. I don't know if you can tell, but I love Spongebob. And there was this song going round on TikTok where there's this person that was like, my money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. And it just reminded me of Mr. Krabs, which is why I drew this. And then Dave quoted it and put, who wants to see if this crab is crusty? I'm gonna move on to the next page. So I did some more Hollow Knight fan art. Absolutely love that game, highly recommend trying it. It's on Switch and PC. And I'm dying for Silksong to come out. Pretty sure everybody who is in the Hollow Knight community wants Silksong. If you don't know what that is the next game after, which has been in development since 2019. Then I drew Spongebob listening to some music on this page, and then was thinking, do you know what? Let's link it and make it a double page spread. So I drew Patrick singing the song that he wrote, Twinkle Twinkle Patrick Star, I made myself a sandwich. If you want to know what that song is, Google it. YouTube it, Twinkle Twinkle Patrick Star, and it'll come up and you can listen to it. This was on 4/20, March 20th, so I drew a reference from Pinterest and listened to the song Hurt by Johnny Cash, which Dave told me to listen to because I'd not listened to it before. Then I drew this on Earth Day. Used my Viviva colour sheets to colour this in. I stuck this in as a thing, a drawing that I drew of a duck using the Scrawlerbox April. We got some pencils. I can't remember the brand of pencils off the top of my head. But yes, that's what I drew with that on toned paper. Then this is another Draw This in Your Style by Rodgon, his own character. I can't for the life of me remember the name of the character. I've completely forgot. I should have wrote it down, but yeah. Then the whole day I think I just sat and binge watched Netflix, which is why I drew this. Then I was having a really bad drawing day. Leave a comment leave a comment below if you have ever had one of those. I even covered up an ugly drawing underneath here as well. Yeah, it was a really bad drawing day. But at least I managed to get something down. I could have just been like, oh no, I'm not going to draw now. This was a first drawing of Mega Pint with a side of Mega Muffins. If you know what that is, you know what that is. I'm not going to explain it. Then this was for Upcrate. They had sent me another box to make a review on, and basically it was 4 panels that you would put together to make one piece. So these are all separate, 1, 2, 3, 4. I stuck them together. If you want to see how I made that, there is a video on my channel. Next up, I did some more Spongebob drawings. Just like all the characters that are reacting to something. Then I did a little bit of a cartoon sort of style, following a tutorial, just seeing how you can make it different, I guess. Then this is a storyboard of a day that I had. So I went to the hospital because they think I might have a form of epilepsy, so that was my appointment. I don't really know if I do have it or not. I have to have a few scans, and yes, but don't worry, everything's all good. But after that appointment I felt a little bit sad because I got told that I couldn't drive anymore. Well, until further notice, which could be up to a year. And if you know me, I absolutely love driving, so yeah, it was a bit of a, I wouldn't say, I don't know, shock to the system, I guess, realising that I won't be able to do one of my favourite things for a while. Then this is my attempt to try and draw a mermaid. I ain't going to lift this up and show you the face. I ain't doing it. I don't know, I just find it really difficult to draw mermaids for some reason. But hey ho. I did some more Hollow Knight fan art. Then I did a Loomis method study, which I did as a YouTube video. How to draw heads using Loomis method. And then I did some more head studies using the Loomis method as well on the second page. Then I asked for a drawing suggestion from Zoe, and she suggested I draw a chimp, so I drew this, referenced from Pinterest. And then there's this funny photo that Dave made himself on the face of a monkey, and this is what I drew, and I captioned it constipation because that's what it reflects to me. So yeah, that was fun. Then I did some eye studies and made them pop with the Viviva colour sheets. This is another example of me just pasting down watercolour in different colours on the page and then drawing something over the top of it. And I referenced this drawing from Pinterest. Then we have some nose studies. If you would like to see more of this sort of stuff, I do post a lot of it on my TikTok. The link is in the description box below. I tend to use TikTok a lot more than I use Instagram nowadays because Instagram is just going down the sink, really. Then this was a drawing of sort of saying goodbye to somebody that you don't want to say goodbye to, especially when you form attachments with people. I guess that's what this drawing is. Then I tried a gouache painting tutorial of a fire pit once again, but this time it was in like a night setting. I think it turned out alright, but I think when it comes to gouache I kind of like get impatient with it, which is why I don't think I'm as good as I could be because of that. So then I did some more studies. Absolutely love drawing these. I don't know if it's helping me progress in art or not. I should think it would be because I'm drawing them over and over again, and then it's supposed to be like muscle memory, so I've heard. But yes, that's what that is. This is a PromptSqaud entry for a prompt from PromptSqaud, linked to the PromptSqaud videos and channel below, which is by Jasmine. If you want to join PromptSqaud, basically we get a prompt each month and we do it and then send it off to Jasmine, who then makes a full video showing everyone's art. I would highly recommend joining PromptSqaud. It's a great community of people, and it's very fun to see everybody's art each month, and this is what I entered. And if you know what it is, you know what it is. I'm not going to talk about it because it might start a debate in the comments and I don't want that. Then I did some anime mouths and an anime drawing. Wouldn't say it's my favourite page, but we'll move on. And then I was hit with art block, and I thought I need to draw at least something. So what I decided to do was write the words art block and then just fill the background in. And then the next day I was having a tough day and I was like, I need to just do something. So I just decided to paint black on the page. It sort of kind of looks like a figure, but I don't know. I felt pretty good afterwards. Then this was from my first ever live stream with Zoe. I'll leave a link to her channel below, and the video as well if you want to watch that live stream. Had so much fun. So if you want to see future live streams, head on over to my TikTok because that's where I'll be doing them. I would love to do them on YouTube, but I have no idea how to do that. So if anybody knows, leave a comment below. Did a few more head studies. Then I watched the show Heartstopper, and I was a big fan of the comics and things. Here's a part of the book by Alice Osman, and it's sort of inspiring, the fact that she wrote this whole comic and it's come to life in a show as well as a book. So yeah, I just studied her style a little bit. Then this is what I did from the May Scrawler box, which was flowing figures, and on this page I swatched them, but I kind of didn't swatch them very well, and I think it's because this paper doesn't take watercolour very well. So yeah, I was literally just looking outside because it looks like it's going to chuck it down with rain. Oops. This is just a random drawing I did of Max from Stranger Things. I don't know if it looks like her or not, but I shoved that in there, so I'll just put it here. And yeah, the last page of the sketchbook is Squidward taking a wash. And yeah, that's it for this sketchbook, number 16. It was very difficult to finish this one. I think it's because of the size of it. I've never had, I don't think I've ever drawn in this big of a sketchbook before. It was a challenge, and because it was so big, I've decided to go to a smaller sketchbook this time. You can see the size. It's a sketchbook, and I have started it. So I should have this one done in like a month or two maybe. It's not going to take me very long. So yeah, if you did enjoy this sketchbook tour, please leave a like, comment below what you think, what your favourite thing is, whether you're starting a sketchbook or you're finished one. Yeah, just have a conversation in the comments. I will see you down there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will see you next time with a new video. Okay, bye.